I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be the only one that actually will address the video because you guys are speaking about scenarios that she didn't talk about. But she was talking about actually physically cheating with someone, which is cheating. And she was saying that men who do that will make an excuse for why they do it. And they don't take accountability for the actual physical cheating. So I'm going to talk about the video. And I'm going to say we all know that's cheating. There are a lot of people that do this, men and women alike, and they don't take accountability for it. And I like what Will had to say about being disciplined. You guys see my name, balanced discipline. I'm all about discipline, not just physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, everywhere. You have to learn how to hold your tongue. You have to learn how to communicate with discipline in every aspect of your life. And we see a lot of people lack that, and it spills out into their relationships, and that's why they break up, they divorce, and we have all of these single parents. This is because you lack discipline. And a lot of people don't even divorce just because of cheating. It could be because you don't know how to save your money. It could be because you don't know how to stop drinking. You don't know how to stop eating. It's a lack of discipline in some area of your life, which is why you can't build a relationship, a successful, healthy relationship, is because you lack discipline in some arena or multiple arenas. And we see this constantly. So I love to teach women about physical, mental, and spiritual discipline. I'm just going to add that in there, JR. But yeah, that's what I think. That's what I feel today.
All right. Go ahead, Miss Voice.
Yes, Miss Balance brought it back around because I was like lost for a second. I was like, hold on, what we talking about, y'all? But yeah, definitely touch on that subject. And I think that's the pretty chocolate thing. I can't remember her name, but she's from the podcast with Ace. And she says a lot of smart stuff. But one thing I will say is that sometimes we pinpoint it on just the men, like Ms. Balance said, is men and women alike who do that. Okay, it's not just men who cheat and then make up excuses on why they did. And here's the thing with like women cheating. I just want to throw it out there. Like, we like to use that we weren't emotionally like being taken care of at home. And that's the reason why we step out. You weren't paying attention to me. You weren't giving me enough love. You weren't, we like to use the emotional aspect of it to excuse why we had done the act. That if you're feeling like you're not getting fulfilled in that area, then maybe you need to move along. Okay, I'd rather leave that person and then go ahead and do what I need to do for myself to fulfill whatever that need is if that person is not doing that. But and along the lines, people do cheat. And they'll make up excuses like that. Men on the physical, oh, well, she was throwing it at me. Oh, I had too much to drink, or I wasn't thinking. So it's not just the men. Women do it too. And just people that don't take accountability for that, I just think they're immature in a certain aspect. That just really brings up like childhood as well too, when you can't take responsibility for nothing you do because you're afraid that you're going to get in trouble, or you're afraid of how people are going to look at you if you don't explain why you're doing stuff or giving an actual reason. One thing I can say is women and men are different because they will give an actual reason why they did it. Sometimes men won't give you a reason at all. It just be, I don't know, I just did it, like they don't know how to explain. So, that's my thoughts on that. I mean, people that just don't take accountability for that, they are very immature. They are not ready for a relationship. And if you're not ready for that, then you need to step out, be single, enjoy yourself. That's how I feel.
All right. Brother Hink and Jay, did you guys speak on it already? You guys want to add anything?
No, I didn't. As far as the video, I can agree with her. I made a selfish decision and did what I did. I cheated on my wife, and it cost me a marriage. So, I mean, now, do I regret that cheating? Yeah, because now that put a karma on me that I could have to live with for the rest of my life. I can't take it back. I can't change it. I can't fix it. I can't correct it. The only thing I can do is learn from it and move on. That's all I can do. So, with that being said, what she was talking about was real. People, but again, I say people cheat in different ways, and when I say that, you have to ask the person who you with, what do they consider cheating? To me, what mistake was saying, to me, that's cheating. If you're constantly thinking about another man and you with me, I would consider that cheating, because You mess around, we intimate, also you say this motherfucker's name, that's gonna be a problem for me.
Please stop saying constantly, because I did not say that. Let's just correct that. I did not say that.
If a woman who I'm dealing with saying a man's name that she so happens like, name LL Cool J, Michael B. Jordan, that's gonna be a problem for me. That's not gonna be good. Just like if I was to go out and just, I don't know, some random nice looking woman and just say her name constantly. Man, she look good. Man, that woman right there, she remind me of that. That's gonna be a problem for my that will be. Because now I'm not even focused on her no more. I'm so enamored by another woman's beauty and not even thinking about my lady's beauty. That's a problem.
If you're, I think just a real quick question.
Mm-hmm.
If your lady has fallen off in the look or weight department, would you approach her and say she needs to get herself together?
Yes. I say you look a little big hips. What we doing here? You went up a couple dress sizes. What we doing? Let's go. And we're looking in the refrigerator, see what food we need to keep, get rid of, because it's something we eat and it's not making things go the direction we need to go. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have our membership reevaluated. And if we are not just getting it all the way done, then we need to get some training up and get a nutritionist. Mistake, you want to say something, man? Go ahead. You got a question for me?
Yes, I was just asking, are you going to be a little sensitive in a way that you approach that, or are you going to say?
I'm straight to the point.
He should not.
No,
he should not
I'm
beat
straight
around the bush.
I'm straight to the point. Well, why?
I didn't say you need to lie, but I do think there is, just like Balance was saying, there's a balance. I also think there's a balance in the way that you say things too. You have to understand the person that you are talking to, and that could potentially, your approach and the way that you say things to people can potentially make a situation worse than better. That's all.
I do want to get Balance like opinion about that. Do you think men and women should be direct when it comes to that? If they're not physically attractive to their mate, do you think they need to speak up and it doesn't matter how it sounds?
Come on, JR, you know me better than that. So you guys know that I say all the time that I'm very direct, but you could be direct in a loving way. Love is patient, love is kind. You're thinking about the other person and how to cater the conversation to them, but you could do it while being direct. You don't have to lie, you don't have to sugarcoat it. But when you have the conversation, it's also important. Are we saying this in front of people? Are you saying this on social media? Are you saying this to them in a private space where they're able to receive it and it's a good time for them, not like after their mom died yesterday? So you have to take all of those things into accountability when you have the conversation, how you have it, but definitely have it. I'm all about being direct in a loving manner, balance.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.